That one is on oh shit, my bad.
Which one? Which one?
The one that you was just playing. Try it again.
Try it again and see what you.
Because I didn't hear it.
I know the volume low on my headphones. Turn them my headphones.
Say it again.
That's what I usually say.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I
Yeah.
definitely don't hear myself at all whatsoever, but it's okay.
You don't?
No.
Nah, I'm whispering to myself.
I don't hear yourself.
No, not at all.
I'm good.
I don't hear me at all.
Gotta
whatsoever.
make sure it's plugged all the way in, man.
It's not me. I'm up here.
Oh, you up
It
there?
shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
You can plug it over there. I hear you.
I don't hear me.
Yeah, I'm good.
I still don't hear. Nope.
I don't hear that.
I don't hear myself. So if anybody can hear me,
I can hear you.
you can hear me.
It's number
Yeah,
5
You
right
sure
there.
could be right next to him.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
I don't.
Try to say something again.
Yeah. No,
I hear
now
you.
I hear me. Okay.
I ain't gonna turn up that loud, but
That was
They
loud.
probably turned the,
well,
they probably turned that
the
game
max.
down.
Oh.
They probably turned the game down on it.
It's weird.
They shouldn't be messing with that, but
Yeah, we're getting it right, y'all. Welcome to the B-Box Experience, the block.
yeah, they haven't turned the game down. Now I hear me just a little tad bit. We here though.
The homies in the building.
All right, what up? This is the block, bboxradio.com,
Yo.
every
What's up, y'all?
Monday, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. All right, I'm clean on the ones and twos. How's everybody doing? First and foremost.
Chilling.
All right, everybody
Happy
know
to be
who?
alive.
Does anybody know who's here?
Yeah, True Omega's son. He's the DJ. I'm the rapper. Bars.
That's how we started.
Oh, man.
All right, yeah,
You got Q in the building. Q's here.
that's right.
Happy to be alive, y'all.
You got the young boy JR back on the block. What up?
Yeah,
I don't hear it.
Yeah, I don't hear it either, man.
See if it's on, because remember there's a button on top of the mic.
There's a button.
It pushes up.
Yeah. Mike is
1, 2,
nice.
1, 2.
We had
man.
You see it?
last time though.
Nah.
You don't see the button?
Oh, no.
Look, there's a button like right here. Like right, where is it? Right here.
Right there, yeah.
It's not, is it up?
I don't think it's on all.
Nah, not on this one, brother.
On word?
Yeah.
Oh, that one don't have it?
I just messing with the mics.
You want to try to put it on mic full like we had last time?
Nah, they got a tape. Well, mine's is taped up.
Oh, yours is taped?
Yeah, mine's is taped
Oh,
up.
they said leave that shit
It's
alone.
the udder. It's the udder.
Tap on the mic.
You hear it?
I hear it.
It's the udder
So that
mic.
Alright, so that means it's probably your shit.
Yeah, it might be.
Alright, since that one is just sound effects, I'll just have that one turned all the way up.
Pull up in my
Literally.
udder bin.
Literally. Alright,
Playing some treats.
how was your weekend,
Oh,
everybody?
man.
Nah, it's pretty good. Very good.
Weekend was hectic, man.
Indubitably.
Weekend was hectic.
Hectic?
Yeah.
It was a nice day. It was a nice day yesterday. Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
Crazy, man.
It really was. It was good.
Nice day.
Nice day.
Yeah.
Was it
Weather-wise,
nice?
Didn't even have to use my ACAT.
Sunday.
It was a nice day yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
I
It
don't
was
recall.
decent. It was decent.
It was decent,
I
right?
didn't go outside.
For a winter day.
I was outside
Yeah.
refereeing for 3 hours. I'm trying to remember.
I
I
wasn't
went to
outside.
church and chilled.
I was home in my bed.
It was nice.
Chilling.
Just stopped.
Kind of recovering.
Ah, it's good. It's good.
Okay. Alright,
Snoop the microphone,
playing a couple of joints because of a lot of anniversaries that was this past weekend and today. Mega.
Yeah, man. Oh, you got of course, the Diggable Planets.
Yeah, I didn't even get to play none of their
Like
joints
that.
yet.
Smooth like that.
Yeah.
Over like that. Nice like that.
Yeah, Supreme
Supreme
Clientele.
Clientele. Wait. We don't get that much.
I'm gonna turn it down. Yeah, Supreme Clientele is one of the best albums ever made.
Well put together, man.
Loud and clear now.
Unequivocally well put together.
Is that the best album out of I don't want to say that. Out of the
camp?
Wu-Tang single project?
Oh, this is a Wu-Tang.
Wow. This,
No one, you know.
Only Built, man.
You gotta
Yeah.
get
I gotta go with Only Built.
Supreme Clientele is up there, you know.
Yeah, it's up there, way up there.
That and what's the first joint he did?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man was sick. You know,
Some people might say Jizza. the first album.
Yeah, Liquid Swords is definitely up there. Yeah, what?
How do you have ODB joint? You got it up there?
It's a hit or miss. It's a personal favorite for me.
Don't look this way. I can't.
36
Yeah. You
Chambers.
kind of missing me
Yeah,
on that.
Okay, yeah,
I can't get
The
some
only,
information.
the only Wu-Tang song I know is Cream, and that's it.
Oh, damn. Shit, okay. All right, we must well, this
That tells you.
Supreme Clientele came out this weekend. What year was that? Maybe what, 2000? About 2000, I think it was.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah, I think February 7th or February 8th, around that time it came out.
Yes.
Also, shit.
The passing of Love
Bugs.
Love Bugs Starsky.
Love Bug Starsky, yes, the
Yeah.
passing of him, and let anybody know what role he played in this hip hop.
Oh man, we talk about the call and response of in emceeing. Like when I say corn, you say bread. Corn,
Bread.
corn.
Bread.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, he's like the father of that.
Yeah. As a DJ, making that transition to introduce what's going on in the local events in the neighborhood and stuff like that, putting other people on the shout out list or whatever like that. That's Love Bug. And then when he came out with his own joint, Who Did You See? Starsky.
Oh, that's his joint, right? Yeah.
Oh.
I'm surprised you don't know that song.
I know that one. I've heard that one.
Yeah, cause they usually play that stuff like at family gatherings and
Probably
parties.
just gotta hear it.
Yeah, you probably got
Very electric character, man. Very
Yeah.
electric brother, cool brother. So
He didn't just pass.
Nah, 2018.
Okay. Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
All right. But yeah, so today was the anniversary of that passing.
Yes, sir.
Also, another passing anniversary is Big Pun.
Big Pun, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Return Squad.
Fierce,
Mm-hmm.
one of the most fiercest lyricists. Definitely.
The illest Puerto Rican ever?
I don't want to say that. That's what I
In
said.
hip-hop.
Fiercest lyricist.
In
Period.
hip hop.
But definitely that.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody else
Yeah.
eclipsing that. Except his son now.
Yeah, his son. What's his name again?
Chris Rivers.
Chris Rivers.
Yeah.
I heard a song with Chris Rivers and Griselda and Terminology.
Yes. Terminology is ill too, man.
Man, let me tell you something about Terminology.
Lord.
I wanted to talk about Terminology last week. He's slowly becoming one of the dudes I'm gonna start fucking with hard body.
Nice.
So I didn't know he was that nice. Shout out to Terminology, who's been out for a minute.
So you was listening to the Physiology joint.
You know what it was? Sometimes you go on
Oh,
SoundCloud or what's the other joints you got? Because that's all I have. No.
What, Spotify?
Spotify and what's it? Pandora and what's the one that Jay-Z got?
Title. Yeah.
Title. You know when you put a song in and then next thing you know they just start playing stuff that you think is associated with this type of so they just a whole bunch of shit just came on and I was just like, wow, oh shit, I didn't know this shit was oh wow. And I took a picture of it. And I'm the type of person like when I hear shit like that, I like to I have time to go back and download it and everything, but this is the show. Exactly. And this is the show, and I'm glad I have the outlet to do it because this is the show I get to play that stuff and discuss it and stuff like that. But I didn't get a chance to really dive into it hard body, especially Terminology's catalog. And also, like I said, I found a different amount of respect for Griselda. I know they were dope.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher and Conway and what's the other cat name again? Westside Gun and Conway. Y'all cats know
El
that?
Camino.
I don't know Westside.
I've heard that name,
Shouts
Westside
to
Gunna, but
Buffalo.
I have not listened to
Hey,
his
yo!
music.
Wait, hold on.
Do.
Go ahead.
That sound
That's,
like Annie Up. In the beginning of Annie Up.
No.
it sounds like it, but it's not them. But these dudes, where they
That hurt
from?
me, Mecca.
I know.
Where they from?
From Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Upstate.
Buffalo.
Upstate.
New York, wow.
But
Buffalo, Rochester. shouts to
But their
Rochester.
sound sounds like they've been out. Like if they came out in the '90s, they'd have been perfect. They would have blew up. So the sound is still. I think a lot of the older cats like them because their sound is like that and the beats and they just raw MCs. They're not with the shits, man. They tell you straight.
Oh,
They'll
they
smack the
exactly
shit
with
out.
the shits.
Well, yeah, they're exactly with the shit. They'll tell
all
the dude. They want all the smoke, basically. They talk shit about certain rappers that they don't play that skinny jeans shit. They say they on that. They'll smack the shit out you and you all about these rappers is all about taking pills and
Because they play none of that.
their shit is mostly about lyrics. And there's a lot of MCs out here who just the essence of hip hop is about lyrics and being real, and their shit is just like they promote that shit to the fullest. They're not with trying to be famous. They're not trying to sell records.
Right.
They're just trying to get their shit off. Let everybody know this is what it's about, and
Keep hip hop alive.
Don't come to us with the
true hip hop.
yeah, basically, yeah. So
shouts to them. The
shout out to Griselda.
fashion rebels on there. Clothing style is just.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know their clothing style. Really? How did they dress?
But they drip. That's drip. They dripping.
Guess so.
Dripping somewhere.
What brand? Are they wearing name brand stuff, or are they wearing like their own shit?
It's like both.
Oh,
You know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah, but
Okay.
they'll get stuff that's like out of the blue, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, where they get that one from. Like I saw West Side Gun with the full length Balenciaga robe,
Oh, really?
just wilding. It's just like real out there in your face.
Was you trying to say,
You know
are
what
they
I'm
drippy?
saying?
That's what you was trying to say?
Dripping something. Where
They're drip.
That's the drip.
Yeah,
Got the
they're
drip.
Fashion forward.
Speaking of before we get back to the other stuff, speaking of Balenciaga, how do you feel about the kicks?
They look like sketches to me.
Okay.
Which ones? Because they have more than one. They have the
don't
ones that
even
look
matter.
like socks. They have the ones that have the strap on the front.
all of them look
It's
like
socks.
Yeah, it looks like socks, man.
Real talk, all of them look like
They have Balenciagas that look like socks, man.
all of them look like Payless shoes that you didn't want to buy growing up because you would have been a bum.
I thought
You'd been clowned on
Yeah,
every
you would've
day.
been clowned.
I thought it was
usually
just
see
me.
him with the
No.
tapered pants, and then you see
Yeah,
this
and they
big
big
bread
and bulky,
Yeah.
and they look like robot shoes,
Yeah.
and
They
then
look
they got
crazy.
lights in them. Like, you look stupid.
Balenciagas
Yeah.
with lights. What's that?
I thought it was just me.
I haven't seen
I
those.
agree.
I haven't seen
But I thought that
In the
all y'all,
back of the hill.
I thought that whole generation they all fuck with it.
No.
They fuck with it
I
just
don't-
because it's the name.
Yeah.
Ah,
That shit
It
is
shows
live.
that you have some kind of money.
And 90% is fake.
What do you mean?
Ain't nobody
It's
really
Balenciagas.
flashing out on Balenciaga.
Wait, they got fake Balenciagos out here
Absolutely.
They got fake
They got fake
everything.
everything.
too? Fuck.
Good joy say Valencio.
Everything. They got the same.
Oh, they got
Not
the
obvious.
they got the fake joints too.
Yeah.
Well, you got other companies remaking it with the same model and just putting their name on it. Like,
Facts.
Yeah, I see.
them
Yeah.
shits is wild.
I'm very upset with Skechers. I was telling somebody that shit the other day. Skechers and
Sketches, yeah.
yeah, man. Cause if you ever have you walked past a Skechers store?
I have.
Yeah, in the city when I was going to Foot Locker.
Do you see the shit that they have like in the windows and what Skechers is all about? My point is this. I mean, I know Skechers is trying to make their money, but let's be original. My thing is they see what's
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they copy.
yeah, they copy, and I mean like, come on, man.
That's all.
Well,
That's all.
anybody, you know, copies of flow, especially if they see it's trendy, they're gonna try to do their version of it.
No, but no.
Balenciagas was dope when they first came out. They was looking like the top 10 high Adidas. How those Adidas is cut, those high.
That's how they were, the top
That's-
10s?
So that's how they first looked.
Really?
Yeah,
Those are
they-
high tops or the low?
The
you talking
high
about
top ones.
What
They
year?
had low
What
top
year did they
ones.
come out?
This is
I want to
fascinating.
say like
I must say.
2000 and.
They've been around for a while.
Really?
I'm pushing it by saying 13.
They've been around for a while.
They've been around for a while, and then they did the socks. And
Nah,
then-
they didn't do the socks after that.
What they did?
They did
They
the
got
low
socks
cut joints
too?
with the strap.
Said sock
yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
No, they
That
got
look
socks
weird.
also.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
no.
They got socks.
Oh,
out,
the
but
sock
they-
shoes.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
running shoes and all that.
Joints look disgusting.
Alright.
All for a name.
Alright.
I would
Well,
never wear those.
that's what it all lies to. I mean,
Tiger socks.
you're right. Alright. Also, Patchy's album came out this weekend also.
Patchy H. Rest in peace to that brother.
Rest in peace, rest in peace. Gangsta Bitch.
Yeah, man.
One of my favorite songs. I hate to say it, but that's one of my favorite songs because of the beat. And I mean the topic and everything. I mean, you know, whatever. But
And he
But
passed away, y'all said?
he passed away a while ago.
His
right?
album dropped?
People do.
He only put out one album.
Yeah, he only
But I'm
put out
saying
one
his
album.
album just dropped though?
There's a protege of Money by Nature.
So where did that money go to?
No, I'm thinking that he was out after the album came out for a while.
Yeah, but
The album
it's
didn't
the
do-
second album.
Yeah, he didn't, and the album didn't do good.
Nah.
But I'm saying when artists pass away and they drop new
It
music,
goes-
where that money goes to?
It goes to,
If it goes-
He
To
will hope
new
it
music?
goes to
Yeah.
the state. But
yeah, it goes
Yeah,
to,
They go
yeah.
where?
to the state.
He will hope to.
To the state.
Estate.
Estate.
Oh,
Estate.
I want to say, what the fuck? The state.
Estate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes to the state.
Okay.
But yeah, he didn't put nothing new out. He just that was probably his his biggest record and his only big record. Like that's definitely a one-hit wonder. Apache.
He's what you would call a niche artist. He came in at the right time and delivered the right.
That's
right package.
Yeah, that's when girls were still wearing, on that baggy clothes. Still, girls were still trying to be like thugs and.
They still trying to be thugs.
Well, I mean, they was dressing like thugs.
So what, like TLC type look?
Yeah,
kind
of.
of.
Like they was working at the plant.
Yeah. Oversized Dickie shirts and jackets. Yeah.
And stuff like
If you look
that.
at old '90s videos, some '90s videos, you'll see the dress code of girls with the baggy stuff, and that's what. And he was like that song was like nobody made a song before that like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made that song so dope. And like I said, he was with the Flavor Unit, and it was just a dope look from straight out of Jersey.
Yeah.
So shout out to Apache and happy birthday to him. I mean, happy birthday to the album.
Celebration to the album.
Celebration to the album. What I was gonna say, Dead Prez.
Oh man,
Another group who also has an anniversary album this weekend. The song y'all heard was is bigger than hip hop. It's bigger than hip hop. That song that was like nobody was doing that jump up type of music on the East Coast like that.
Right.
And then you add two ill spitting MCs on it.
Yeah.
Which made it like it's like when Biggie did the joint with Bone Thugs.
Yeah. With the fast staccato.
Rhyming. Nobody on the East Coast wasn't doing none of that shit at one point.
What they call it?
We let Midwest
timing.
Yeah, we let Midwest and the South have all that. And then when certain East Coast dudes rapped on it, they just killed it. And I was like, damn.
The influence is from Miami, Florida, actually.
Miami.
Yeah. And they brought it up here with the RBG movement, just repping it hard, repping Brooklyn and Revolution.
Because I was just about to ask what was going on at that time, because it sounded like that track was supposed to like change hip hop or change something.
It wasn't like to change it, but to address
like a culture.
What the mission statement of hip hop is about on the conscious side of things. But at that time, everything was flooded with flash and hard. Somebody, how many bodies somebody caught, and all these different personalities, mafioso personalities and stuff like that. Dead Prez just cut a wedge in it. You know what I'm saying? Say we're gonna deliver something straight from the street reporting. Go back to, those Black Panther files, and also establish a movement behind it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they're so, powerful. You get into what they're like, wow, what this is all about.
Gotcha.
It's ill, like you said, it's ill, because during that time in hip hop, it wasn't. This was during that time when hip hop was East Coast still, but we started realizing that, the boom bap era, it was all about the South artists wasn't really hitting at this point.
Well, not for us.
Yeah, not for us, but it was starting to bubble to the point where you see how at one point South just took over hip hop, then all the East Coast rappers wanted to jump on the South tracks, rhyming like them, and this was the time, like around that time is when the transition started to happen.
Okay.
A lot of the East Coast dudes, Jay-Z did the Big Pimpin', like that's all during around that same time. Because Cass was not, like I said, Cass was not rhyming like that before, and then they started realizing that the South was like, oh shit, the South is coming. So a lot of cats was like, let me jump on a couple of these South tracks. Jada Kids, Jay, Nas. It wasn't that recent. It was
like 2000.
Yeah, you had groups that was doing phenomenal, like you said, with UGK, 8 Ball and MJ,
Outkast,
you know what I'm saying, Twista, Outkast, definitely. They're the ones that just like spearheaded the whole joint
for the South.
You know,
but Outkast
way more.
But what made Outkast? See, there's one thing about Outkast. Outkast didn't follow no trends. Outkast didn't do nothing that was going on. They did what they just did.
Right.
If you followed them. They didn't follow anyone. So Outkast has like a sound of their own. Like if you listen to all their albums, none of they shit sound alike.
Well, I was bumping stuff like Trick Daddy. I was bumping Pastor Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Project Pat.
I did a little bit when it got to Getty Green, but I liked
David Banner.
Ghetto Mafia.
Okay.
Oh, nobody knows about Ghetto Mafia. Shouts to Decatur, Georgia. Yeah, man, they was getting it busy now.
So yeah,
wasn't far from there.
So yeah, a word.
Yeah, I went to Morehouse.
Oh, you went to Morehouse?
There you
Okay,
go.
all right.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
A.
That's definitely. You been to homecoming yet?
Yeah.
This year?
No, not this year.
You go when you go out? Do you bring your peoples with you that didn't
I
go?
tried to.
No, I agree. My girl, no, my girl
I
went.
tried to.
My girl went to Tuskegee. She wants me to go out there, and I want to go because I never experienced the whole.
You need to.
Yeah, I know. I heard it's different. I heard it's different, man.
It's different.
And then when you hear stories about people who went to school and they're 4 years, and I always say this to myself. I'm like, cats who went to school down south in these HBCUs and all that. I'm like, yo, B, how did y'all graduate, B? Because you hear all
That's
these
hard.
stories.
It's hard. Trust me. It's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. But you know you gotta
It's a lot
get
going
money
on.
and get motivated.
That's
It
what I
is a lot-
heard.
It is a lot going
That's
on.
what I keep hearing because I mean the distractions when it comes to men dealing with women because you're not only dealing with women from the south from here. You dealing with women from the Midwest. You get people from LA. You get the East Coast. So there's all these different women and personalities.
Especially to have Spelman right across the street.
Yeah, and not only and what was the other one? And Clark,
Clark Atlanta.
and Clark is right there too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they ain't paying for that class that you failed.
Shit, but
They gonna
They not.
graduate.
They helping you
and
pass.
wave at you while they walk.
Depends,
past
yeah,
you.
and it
You
depends
better-
on-
you better cut that
that's what I'm
shit
saying.
out.
It depends on how weak you are
Yeah,
as a
you better
man.
cut that
Yeah.
shit out.
It depends, but if you that dude, you had him help you.
See,
That's
oh wow,
different. That's
wow.
why he said it depends.
You had
That's
him help you.
that's great, man. That's is it great? That's not great.
No, because you could graduate being dumb.
That's a fact. See,
You
get
definitely
degrees.
can.
Come on, John.
You definitely can.
That, look at that.
You ain't learned
Degrees,
shit.
buddy.
You definitely
So-
can.
Cheat so you don't repeat. That's the mantra. You gotta understand.
I mean, I'm not knocking it, but
You
I'm saying like at
understand it.
least get something
Say
out
what?
of it. But don't get something.
No,
Don't
don't.
get something that you could get everywhere else. Like there's women everywhere else. You're not gonna get that college experience right there on a black college campus.
But you're not gonna get
everywhere
that
else.
experience with that woman on that black.
Nah,
No.
it's-
And it's funny that you said that. I was going to say the same
But
thing.
you willing to balance
Sweet
that out for
smell
your
of
college
Georgia peach.
fucking education?
Say it again. Say it again.
You willing to balance that out for your college education? Like that's on like a scale?
My thing. All right. My thing is this: how important is education?
Oh, so
Because it depends.
To me?
In general, and I'm talking about book smart versus just being smart because there's a difference.
You know
Because
what?
there's a lot of stuff that you learn in college
Yeah.
that you really
You
don't
don't
use.
use.
You really don't use
So
it.
so it's
So that's what I'm
really
saying. Go ahead.
It's not. I don't want to say it's like anything done with book smart, but you need that paper for your career.
Oh, yeah,
or
we
for
do.
Your job,
Right.
right?
But-
But hold on,
methodology.
but that shorty, she could just you could just ride out with that for 2 years or 4 years,
Ah.
but you're not gonna be distracted off it. I mean, at least I'm not. I can't say everybody, but I'm not just gonna be like drooling over this chick or thinking about what this chick doing or have her do my work, and I'm not building my future. Like college is just a spot where you gotta get your shit done and you out. That's not your crib.
That's true.
People try to
College
live
is
in
not
college.
your crib. I
People
know.
try to fail on purpose so they can repeat college again or whatever. Like I'm not doing that. I'm in and out with my
But
shit.
but
That's
what
it.
that is too, the thing that I don't know everybody knows this. They say when you're in school in college you get 2 degrees. You get the degree that you actually went to school for, and you get a degree in finesse.
Mhm.
A lot of people go to school and they finesse their way to
No,
that
that's
degree.
I'm not knocking that. But if you're supposed to be there for 4 years, get the fuck out.
They do.
in the
They
4
go
years.
there and they
That's it.
finesse
Do
their
what you
way
gotta
and
do.
they get out.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, but don't be caught up with a chick.
I know
and be
people,
like, yeah,
I know
don't-
people that went to school for 4 years and don't know nothing, but they have a degree.
Hey, finesse the system, man.
They finesse their way through.
Finesse the system.
They don't know absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, and I was talking to someone, what was it, today or yesterday, about. I mean, college is. I mean, it depends on what you go to for.
It's a
Yeah.
scam.
It's a
though.
scam, but you get- but you
it is
can-
what you make it.
Yeah, it is.
It is what you make it, and
But it's
it's
not
a
about exposure and experience.
experience and making connections.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, yeah.
Networking,
That's the
networking.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's it.
network.
And that's why I mean you don't ever want to tell a kid not to go to college,
But it's probably not for them.
but
I'ma say go.
that too.
Go.
I'm always say
Go
go. I'm
away.
gonna always say
Go
go
away.
because
Yeah, I would
you
always
can,
say go too.
Go away.
But if it's
and
not,
go away. I will always say
Go
go
away.
away.
Right,
Exactly.
but it's not like if you don't go, you're gonna be like a deadbeat. You're gonna be a bum.
Oh no.
You're not
It's
gonna
an
do that.
It depends on what you do with your time if you
That's
don't
true.
go. You're
That's
right.
true. But I don't want you to think like it's life or death, because some kids think it's life or death, depending on the household that they.
How you
raised
feel?
in,
I wanna-
their
I really
parents,
wanna hear what you
and
have to
all
say about
shit.
that.
I mean, it depends. Well,
Because
I was kind of forced to go. I mean,
Mhm.
I enjoyed it when I went, but I was like forced to go. It's like, yeah, you going to college. You had no choice. It's
Oh, you gon' go.
yeah, it's like college, it's college nothing.
So what value do you guys place on education?
They can't take that from you.
No, I'm just saying. Honestly,
Nice.
I mean, as far as how much you need it
Mhm.
in this world,
You don't.
You
between
don't.
1 and a 10, how much
You
you
don't.
think
It's like a 7.
I put it like this. You go to school if you need to be a doctor,
What up, Seb?
a lawyer,
Gowdy.
a dentist. I mean, you need it like for those type of things like doctors, dentists.
Specializations.
Specialization. But other than that, you can learn half this stuff in the street. You can learn half this stuff from somebody that.
Shit, you can learn half of this stuff on YouTube.
That too. You can learn it from anywhere else. You can just get the right people around you, and they can teach you how to do all of that.
But is that a good thing? Because is that promoting being sitting down in your crib on the couch, boop, and not going out there and just getting it and getting the experience and getting to.
Well, for some, education is going out into the world and actually traveling.
That's too.
You know, and they don't go to school until they, finish that. They'll do these like these volunteer services out overseas and stuff like that, and internship programs with different companies. Then come back and do that.
And
but
then
you gotta have the bread to do that.
And then sometimes you just got 12 and 13-year-olds that just look at toys and give you a review on YouTube and they fucking millionaires.
Oh yeah,
That's a fact.
Let's not forget them.
They didn't even get
That's
past
a fact.
fucking 11th grade.
See, yeah.
Like, come on. So you
You got the dude in the boardroom saying,
So you consider that being successful?
I've considered that finessing because the kid just know what
If
he
you're a
know at
millionaire,
that time.
if you're a millionaire, you 13, you don't have to do nothing else.
And then you gotta think about
You-
the parents basically said, "Fuck it, we could cash in on this," because that
And that's
13-year-old
what they
didn't just
doing.
do it by
They
himself.
cashing
You're
in on
right.
that kid.
So that's why I say it depends on your upbringing and how you come up. Because some parents will just drag college down your throat. Other parents be like, "Oh, you could do it," or if you don't, you're gonna get a job or whatever. But some parents think like, "Yo, if you got this niche and you think you could make this happen, we're gonna do this."
that support system.
That 12, 13-year-old he got more money than all of us put together, and he just viewing toys and just putting it on YouTube.
But
Like,
my question is, so if it ain't about money, is that the end of it? Is that it? That's why I'm asking this
I
question.
mean,
I think
mean,
for us,
well,
yeah. I think for
well,
us, yeah.
I mean, well, if you
Go
go
ahead.
to school, you're gonna be in debt. That's the first thing. You leave
For life.
school with a debt, so
For
you
life.
have to make some type of money to balance that.
Well, if
out.
you're paying off your debt, that's fine. I agree with
Yeah.
that. But
But nobody really ain't paying off that.
That's a fact. So that's
I gotta offer.
That actually was
I gotta
an
offer about my
article
debt.
that just actually was in an article
What's that?
about the retention rate of people still paying their financial tuitions,
Yeah.
student loans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 5 to 10%.
That's
just
it.
a scam.
Yeah,
That is a scam.
That's
yeah.
it.
Because it's hard to actually get your lifestyle right. Then you have this degree. You may not have the profession that goes with that degree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you just
That's
catch it
about
up.
that's about
You know
80%
what
of
I'm
people
saying?
who graduate from
A lot of
college.
people do the forbearance or deferments and stuff like that. So
Yeah, because Sally Mae calling me right now.
No, yeah, that was
Yeah, I blocked that bitch.
I,
Yeah, to the IRS.
Leave
Sorry,
me
who?
alone.
that's it, and
The
that's how
IRS come knocking at your
IRS
door.
come.
Alone.
Yup, that's what it's all
Leave me
about.
Real
alone.
gangsters come. You be like Wesley Snipes.
and that's what basically finalizes to say that it's a scam.
Yeah.
We gotta come. Hey, you got that right?
Yeah,
We
exactly.
know you got that. No, no.
Oh no! 1-800 garnish your wages. How about that?
Yeah.
You do have it.
Yeah.
How about that? We're gonna go into your
It's just a damn
Yeah.
shit.
HR and payroll and
Yeah.
and then once it gets to that point, you be like.
They freeze your account. You just see the money going in, nothing coming out.
And my thing is, and I was telling my man this other day, because when it gets to that point, it's weird because you seen the letters coming in the mail, you heard the phone calls, but we know you always think we have time.
Like, fuck them shits.
Yeah,
Okay.
or fuck them
Yeah,
shit,
sure.
you know,
Fuck them
it's
shit,
true.
yeah.
But then when you get that letter saying, "Oh, we're about to garnish your wages," then you sit then. Watch how fast you call.
Yeah, you call and be like,
You
yo,
call
I
up
never
immediate.
got that
Oh,
shit.
can we work?
I need to
Can we
be
work
able to
something now?
burn.
You got it. You know.
Yeah, you fake it till you make it. Fuck it.
See, but yeah.
Cause ain't nobody really thinking about that. Like, oh, yo, it's coming up. Let me put like.
But
20 or
should
30
we?
out. Yeah, we
We
should.
should.
Because I know
We should.
people.
Yeah.
Because
Because I
that
heard it fuck up your credit.
That does
See?
mess up your credit quick.
Yeah.
Mess up your credit quick.
And nowadays, if you find the right girl, they checking your credit B. The right chick is gonna be like, yo, not only are you even making enough money, but they want to check to see if you got good credit because.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
No, it's true, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're doing it.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
Okay, so-
And then you can't get mad at them for doing it because
No.
if you guys are trying to go into getting a house, car, and one of y'all dudes' credit is fucked up and she can't get, or y'all can't get it, then
I'm not knocking that, but I'm saying, what is the time frame that you put on that for her to know your personal business like that? Is it like straight off the rip?
we meet off the rip.
Like,
No.
like you just met her. You met her yesterday.
Hey, baby.
No!
So that's what I'm saying. So like, I
You
don't.
gonna hit it?
No, listen,
Because when you say chicks, look at that. I'm thinking, oh, boom, he got this, that, and the third job. Let me see what I'm thinking. Like you talking like that.
no, I
You
mean,
talking. Oh, yo, you talking about later down in the long run? Like y'all
I'm talking about this is your lady. Now y'all trying to make moves to be.
Oh, so y'all got years in.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
This is
what-
not like you just hollering like.
Oh, nah.
This is on your resume.
It's
Okay.
good when it
Okay.
turns into a point of where people can grow and maybe mature with each other. It's bad, or I say unproductive when people consider that point a point of contention. Well, this is the reason why I can't mess with people like that.
Yeah.
Shit sound like
So,
a business.
once
It is.
Exactly.
It
It's
is,
a
man. It
business.
is a business, man.
Marriage is a business.
And it's
It is
kind
a
of
business.
a false business because, like, some of the most prestigious businesses that we know now failed the first 5 to 7 years. So how long are you willing to last
Yeah.
with this person to say that
Man,
you can
stay
turn it
single.
around?
You save more money.
Oh yeah, you're right. But then you die. You're alone.
No, cause you got some shorties. You don't gotta be committed.
Yeah.
You don't
Shorty
have to
that
be
fell from that
committed.
pole? Yeah.
Oh yeah, she.
got that bread.
Boom, boom.
Homie got that bread. for
She
it.
kept it moving though, and she ain't stopped.
That's right. That's a hustler right
But it
there.
does. I mean, it does depend on the individual because they got some people out here who's fine with,
Yeah.
being single
Yeah, you can go on a
the
little
whole
date,
life.
date, yeah.
Date.
You don't
You
gotta
know,
clink
save
clink.
money.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
This. I don't ever knock it as long as you know this is what you want. And you upfront with all these women when you meet them that this is
Yeah.
what it is, and you can rock with me if you want to.
Yeah.
Then I think that's all great. But once you start lying and doing all this, then I look at you differently.
Cause I ain't gonna lie,
It ain't worth it.
I've been single for probably like 3 or 4 years. I saved so much money because I just gotta worry about myself.
Well, right now you're right.
I don't gotta spend that $17 for a meal when I could just use $3.
But you know what? But you know what's so ill about that is if you find that one
It's
person and
good.
you can just you can be yourself. You can
Oh yeah, true.
you can
true,
tell
true,
them,
True.
and and
Got your
then
back.
What's going on over there?
that's Roxanne probably.
Oh, I thought shit was getting hacked.
Oh no, that's how she
I
could
know
go
what
in
the-
remotely.
I know what the fuck is going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like clean. What the fuck is going on?
Nah, they got you.
What up, cuz? What up,
That-
cuz?
That's the time you'll be fighting over the bill. Talking about I'm paying the bill. Nah, I'm paying the bill.
No, fuck it. You pick. Go ahead.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it won't be no fight. Go ahead. I got it next time. Go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. I don't care.
But also, we got a little railroaded. But also a couple of other anniversaries, so we can get back into this hip hop shit here on the block. Dilla, the Donuts album. The ill shit about Dilla is this: Jay Dilla, the producer, the Donuts album.
So query number 1.
First, a little background on Dilla. Let everybody know who Dilla is and what.
And why he called it the Donut album?
But
Wow,
he has
yeah.
about 1 million albums.
Yeah, he has a bunch of instrumentals and
Oh,
He's a producer first.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
Slum Village, Detroit
From Slum
song.
Village,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He hooked up with these brothers, and it's amazing. If you
El
saw-
Zai?
Well, El's High comes
Came
from-
later, right?
Came later, yeah.
All right, my bad.
But the foundation of the change of Detroit music came with Dilla because they were into like a lot of almost rockish stuff, and what Dilla did was like slowed everything down and what this artist, like a artist perspective of making these samples. So they'll take these old records and bunch them all together and just had this unique way of just catching a hook from a hit from there and looping it in a certain way where you can't even recognize it, and that became like the Dilla sound, and he was able to inspire and also get the ear of people like Q-Tip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They formed a group called the Umma.
The Umma, that's right.
It was Dilla, him, and maybe Raphael Sadiq.
I would like to say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Dilla short for Jay Dilla?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Dilla,
then I know
yeah.
who we talking
JD.
Right, JD.
And he called himself JD.
about. I know who we talking about.
Very eclectic, man. So when it comes to his music, man, it's like another zone in its own, and he was able to do stuff for R&B and hip hop.
And man, and he's selling this shit short. Dilla is one of the illest producers, MCs ever. More producer side.
Yeah, I know.
So much people are inspired by Dilla. Dilla is so big. Every year around this time, they have Dilla parties. Every year they have a Dilla party. No matter what city you were in. When they play nothing but Dilla songs, Dilla produced tracks, Dilla inspired music, and if you could do a whole 6 hours of music
You have a lot.
worth of shit, and that's what I'm trying to say. Dilla has that much shit out here.
I know about J Dilla.
It's just crazy. Dilla is one of the illest dudes. Like you said, he has about 20 instrumental albums and like 10 regular albums, and then he has the Slum Village albums, but he was part of a group.
Yeah.
This man, and he died of
lupus.
Lupus.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
lupus.
yeah.
Yeah, he had lupus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dilla is one of, and like I said, it's ill because this weekend, not only was the Donuts album came out in 2006.
Why is it called a Donut album?
I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Donuts are good.
maybe
I didn't want to be really simple-minded by saying that, but I was thinking maybe he just like donuts. I didn't want you to be like, oh, no, that's not it.
No, really, yeah. We're enthusiasts, but not like that.
yeah. Dilla Donuts came out in 2006 on this weekend. Also, it was also his birthday on the 7th.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it was one more thing. I don't know if I forgot Dilla. And he passed today.
Wow.
So the 6th. So everything that really was big for him happened in this February month.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
In the beginning of the first week of the month.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? His birthday, the day he passed, and the Donuts album.
Yeah.
So it's just it was just ill with Dilla with this whole movement. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys get a chance, if you really into like listen to like some real hardcore hip hop, and even if you just want to listen to instrumentals to some beats, fuck with Dilla. Just go fuck with any Dilla album, and then once you click on one Dilla album, you're gonna start to see all the shit that's connected with Dilla.
Like, yo, that one too. Like, what?
He did Far Side.
E Drop.
He did Drop too, but he did Run.
Oh, Run. Yeah, can't keep running.
The Ray. That's Dilla. He did that. That's probably one. That's one song.
Yeah.
But he did so much other stuff. A lot of stuff that he did with Q-Tip. A lot of stuff he did with Janet Jackson. He did so much shit, man.
Yes.
But damn. But shout out to and like I said, there's a lot of hardcore Dilla fans out here. And when they have these parties, I think I went to 1 or 2 Dilla parties. It's just
word for word.
Women, men. It's just crazy. It's like a phenomenon. People just really love this dude.
I like how you broke that down like it's others than women and men in this world.
Yeah, every kid. I mean, young kids, older people.
You'd be surprised.
Martians.
You'd be surprised.
So Aquarians.
You stupid. Also, DMX, the Get At Me Dog single came out this weekend. Shout out to P Killer Tracks.
What the hell?
I try.
Shout out to P Killer Tracks who gave a like today. You know P. You was here when P Killer came up here?
PK Killer Tracks.
Yeah, he's down with Rough Rider. He was one of the Rough Rider producers back when he first came out.
Oh man,
so he came up here one time. Yeah,
hell of a producer.
Yeah, and he fucks with DMX hard body. So shout out to him. But yeah, man, Get At Me Dog was first single.
Yeah, first single, man. And it
was filmed in
but
the
not the first time we heard him. The first time we heard him was on Mike
Flex.
Geronimo's.
Oh, that was his first?
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
yeah, they filmed the video for Get At Me Dog in the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's one of the famous nightclubs.
I thought he was like 6'5".
Yeah.
270 pounds. Trim. No.
He's shorter than Q?
Yeah.
About Q height.
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah.
But
they want to put Q under the book.
That's
short.
It's ill because like he's right, his impact and his stature was just so big. At one point, y'all probably was too young to know this, but
I feel like you about to say some shit.
He was bigger than Jay-Z.
I fucking felt like you was
I'm telling you,
I thought
listen.
you was gonna say Pop.
Well, Pop was dead.
No.
Pop was gone. Pop was gone.
Wait,
but he's the closest to Pop. But if you had to put anybody that was like on any level like Pac was, you would say he's the closest. As far as the way he didn't give a fuck, the shirt off, the way he talked his shit,
like
the way he preached, the the way that he preached
Okay,
about,
yeah.
the way he preached, and he got into like sermons. Why he would like if you go to any one of his shows, he'll start scripting the Bible, scripting the Bible, and he'll
I was in the dark.
Yeah.
Now there's some light.
And it was a poem, and he'll make it a poem. It's dead ass, man. He's a very unique individual in hip hop that there will never be anybody like DMX ever. That's why his following and everybody loves this
So
dude so
let me
much.
ask this: if he just had a regular voice, would he get all this impact?
No.
Because I just know
Hell no.
Yo.
I don't think it's his voice.
I just know him for the voice and him being all aggressive and sound like a dog.
The aggressiveness, yes,
Yeah.
and the dog, but that was all part of the little gimmick. But he had dogs. That was his thing. He had his pit bulls.
Jesus had disciples. I have dogs.
But I'm saying, if he didn't have that, would he still be popping? Or did that make
No,
him DMX?
I think he would still be popular.
You know what? His tenacity, like the urban myth where he was rhyming and he had his jaw broke, and he broke the wires that was holding his jaw together. It was like, yo, that
like
drive
stupid.
was there.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
stupid though.
Hey, but he wanted it that bad.
Yeah, but that was
You know,
stupid.
his mouth was wide shut and he's battling. Like,
Yeah, that's stupid.
dude is weirding out.
Kanye rap.
Yeah, that's stupid too.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
You know what I'm saying? And just to hear the myth
That's why I shut
before the legend, you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I can't.
You gonna unwire this shit? No, it's wired for a reason. What is wrong with people?
But going back to what we said, I mean, but it's ill. Like we said, DMX. DMX is just a very unique individual to, like I said, to the point where he was just that big. Nah. No, lyrically, he's
in a year.
Yeah.
Both platinum.
Yeah.
Multi-platinum.
Nobody ever did shit like
Not
what
at
he
all.
did. Nobody. And Jay-Z and these dudes was out. These dudes were out when he did all this shit.
Eminem, all them.
All them dudes was out.
Yeah.
DMX is just was a different individual. And like, I'm not gonna say, and he was dope lyrically. He wasn't lyrical dude like Eminem and
He's
but he kicked shit. He every song he had he said
that
something.
real shit, dog.
And he was just very unique and creative. So I love DMX. I got no problem with DMX, man.
So
DMX.
you go to one of his shows right now?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DMX. I went to one of his shows a couple of months.
Yeah, I heard bad reports.
We was at
We went to Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival.
Right, he was there.
I didn't like what he did. I didn't like his performance that time.
That's what people were saying.
But that show wasn't that good to me.
Yeah, he just came out of jail.
He just came out of
maybe
jail.
that week.
Yeah. No, that means a lot.
He's an aged
What you mean?
DMX.
He doesn't have the stamina.
Oh,
No, not even the stamina. You just come out of jail. You gotta do sound
be
checks.
happy.
I'm just saying you gotta do sound check. You gotta figure out, all right, this is how I'm gonna do my show. You're gonna lay it down. You're gonna have time to practice. You got
So you
time to.
blaming it on jail time?
Facts.
I'm blaming it on time.
Okay.
If you're about to do anything and you don't have enough time to prepare, then then it's not you.
not gonna be
You're taking a
enough.
chance of shit not flopping.
But don't they got shit where you could just play the song and
No,
rap
he's
and-
not that type of artist.
Yeah, he's a very
Well,
impromptu.
he needed
Yeah,
to
he's
be
a-
smart then because
he's-
he's gonna die on the stage.
He's a different type of
He can't
artist.
rap all that shit.
You leave it on the
He
stage.
does more than just rap. That's what I'm saying. He talks to the people. He gets real personal.
Mhm.
Like I said, he started reading the scriptures. He goes real deep with it. And I don't think, like I said, he didn't have enough time. But
And I'm about to fuck you up, but you know who he sound like?
who?
He sound like Kanye.
Kanye sound like him.
No, Kanye sounds like
Well,
him.
whatever.
Get
It just sound
Let's
like
get that.
like some Kanye shit.
No,
Straighter than
spinning the
9:15.
scriptures and all of that.
but Kanye did that on one song.
Yeah.
Before you,
I'm just talking about the Kanye we got now.
Yeah, but
That's why you can't say he sound like Kanye. Kanye sound
Well,
like him.
well, Mega, okay, they similar, but I'm just saying.
no, but he didn't go. No, but he
Not
didn't.
similar at all.
He
Kanye wears silver belts.
see what made his scriptures different was like he mixed in. He didn't make it strictly
Kanye got a
about
tongue ring.
the Bible.
I know he don't.
He mixed in. He mixed in a lot of stuff with real life. He mixed in hip hop with his scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Megan? Like he didn't make it strictly all about the Bible. He took like little quotes and then he like you
finessed
said,
it.
Yeah, he finessed it differently.
Okay.
So he didn't do it like how Kanye was just
So he was a prophet.
basically. I mean,
Okay.
But there was times where he broke down and went through the whole,
that's
Psalms
what y'all like.
23.
yeah,
And then got right back into business.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's what y'all like.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
love it. Man.
No, it was a dope thing that he did when he infused it with hip hop. It was a dope thing.
I be sitting in a party. Sometimes I want to hear scripture.
I want to say Kanye again.
Well, I get the next drink.
Speaking of Kanye,
Kanye's a
Col-
gimmick.
huh?
Kanye's a gimmick.
Okay, I agree.
Move,
I'm
man.
please.
Just
No.
keep making dope sneakers. Don't give a fuck what you do.
You can't say that,
He's a
man.
gimmick.
Speaking of Kanye, the College Dropout also came out this weekend.
Shout out
Good
to
album.
2006.
Good
Shout out to
album.
the
I think so.
backpack
Yeah,
era.
that was.
Good album.
Shout out to the backpack era.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Pretty
album.
much. Pretty much. I think that's almost the
Never
end
Let
of
Me
the
Down
backpack
was on
era,
that
too.
one, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Never Let Me Down was on that one, right? On the College Dropout with him and Jay-Z and the other dude.
Saul Williams.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Was it that one?
Google it. I don't know.
When it comes to being
Get down. Yeah.
one thing I found, one
Is
thing
that on
I
that?
found.
That
I know
on
you
College
never
Dropout?
let me down.
Down.
Get up, I get up, I get
down.
down. That's my
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yo, that little speech that dude had
What's it
Saul
called?
Williams.
was inspirational. Never
Get
let
that.
me,
Yeah, never let me down.
never let me down.
Yeah.
Him, Jay-Z, and some other dude. I think it was on that.
Nah.
Cause
I don't think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And J.
I know.
Ivy.
Fuck
J.
yeah.
Ivy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the College Drop. J. Ivy.
yeah.
Yep.
That's that.
now the J. Ivy Saul Williams situation became something because on Hip Hop Poetry Jam, Saul Williams had that poem, but J. Ivy also did that poem as well. But Saul
Really?
Williams'
Wait, it
version
was a poem?
way
Yeah, at the
longer.
end of the song,
Spoken
remember they
word.
talked. Yeah.
I thought that was just him. Just
No, that
Oh,
was spoken
okay.
word poem.
oh,
Yeah.
What up, Ray Love?
This
What
is
up,
when
Beats?
that Poetry Jam was really out there like that.
nice.
Talking
nice,
about the
okay.
Kanye album, the College Dropout.
Okay. I like that shit. I
That was
still
one of
bump that
Kanye's
shit
best
now. That's on my
albums.
phone.
That was one of Kanye's best
Yeah.
albums.
Yes, sir.
How about his first 3 albums is like one of his best albums?
Yeah.
Trifecta.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not a lot of artists can say they have a trifecta.
What's that's College Dropout, late registration, and graduation? We talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heavy hitter shit.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Okay.
And if you want to even
But
go,
808s was alright too.
I love 808.
808s was
It was
out.
pretty cool.
It was a nice with the
night.
mixture of the
But he
sound.
was he was changing at that point.
Yeah, he was.
He was,
I like
he
the
was.
transition though. It was smooth.
And it was a successful transition.
Mhm.
You know, it threw the hardcore members off a little bit, but those that were just getting on and those
Yeah,
that
like he
wanted to see where he's
he
going.
brought 2 parties together.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
so shout out to Kanye and the College Dropout.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple other topics I want to talk about. Probably I don't want to say it's not hip hop because everything is, as far as I'm concerned,
Everything is hip.
everything is fucking hip hop here,
Hip
especially here on the
hop.
fucking block.
Everything you
Hop.
do is just
On the fucking block.
But
Here on the block.
did you guys get a chance to I didn't get a chance to see the was it the Oscars?
I didn't
I
see
didn't
it.
see
Nah, I
it.
see it.
Damn, none of y'all saw
Fuck we watching.
So- No, because I kept hearing that
I saw it on social media.
this whole Eminem performance.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I
was a
heard
surprise.
about that.
Heard it
Did
was a
anybody
surprise.
see it?
No.
I'm surprised you
I
brought
heard
that
it was
up
a
though.
surprise.
Because it's been trending.
Nah,
Everybody talking about.
I thought you was gonna bring how they honor Kobe up first, then we talk about Eminem.
Oh.
Hold on. Eminem performance I heard was dope. Since none of us saw it,
You did lose yourself. How did that go?
I heard the reactions was crazy.
Yeah, he
like
made-
whack.
but
Oh man.
But that's just what they show on social media. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I know.
not only that, it's also because it's Eminem.
Yeah.
Who knows, But
Eminem is
Bring-
gangster.
talk about what you just talked about. Say it again.
So I just saw that they just honor Kobe. It just looked like they put all the legends that passed away. They just gave
Oh, they did one of those?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And like Complex and ESPN put it up and all that and everything.
All right, that's good.
And how he was an Oscar winner and all of that.
Yeah,
So they showed
all right.
that.
Definitely, man.
Mhm.
Well deserved, of course,
Yeah.
man.
That shit was nice though.
It's ill. I mean,
Yeah, that shit was dope.
it's ill because you're right. It was I didn't get a chance to see it, but I just saw the.
Oh, you never saw the show film?
No, I didn't see it.
What?
Nah.
You gotta watch that.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
good.
I definitely want to
Just
check it
because
out.
he's passionate about it.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he's a passionate dude.
And it's dope.
And what's ill about this Kobe thing is, as much as I think Jordan is the illest basketball player of all time ever,
I'm glad you bringing this up because I got something to say.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Kobe could have found a niche in this world where he could have been bigger than Mike. You
Yes.
do realize that
Yo, and you know what?
he could have been.
You know, it might sound crazy, but I think with him passing away makes him bigger than Mike. I don't know why, but I just feel like you got to say Kobe Jordan than whoever.
As far as what?
I'm surprised.
It's just
As
far as-
everything?
Not even that.
Impact?
I wouldn't.
Yo,
It's hard.
if it's impact,
hard.
yo, because
That is
when
hard.
he passed away, they talking about China, they talking about people around the world, the
This is true.
Philippines or whatever,
But you-
people coming out from LA.
Yeah.
I never heard
But you also
Hold on,
gotta-
I never heard Jordan impact people like
Yeah,
that.
because he's still alive.
That, I was just about to
That's
say
a
that.
factor.
I was
It's
just
a
about to say
factor.
that.
That's
I
a
said
And he's
Jordan
not
died
young.
yet.
But
And
then
he's
that's
not
a-
young
but then
anymore.
that's a
Jordan
problem
didn't die
though.
yet.
But that's a
But
problem.
he
Why
did
we got?
impact
Why we gotta
everybody
wait?
like that.
Why we gotta wait till somebody dies to
That's
hear
just-
that impact? That's
That's
the
just how the world
bullshit.
is. That's how the world
That's
works.
the bullshit.
But he did impact everybody like that. Like even with the I Like Mike series and
Mhm.
Space Jam, he already did that.
Yeah.
So Jordan, he's already solidified with that.
Like I didn't even feel like you should just compare. Like just appreciate.
Yeah,
it.
that's-
like,
that's-
No, no, no,
Like,
yeah, no,
there was-
definitely.
There was some shit on IG. It had Jordan, LeBron, and they was touching Kobe jersey.
That's
They
dope.
said no more comparison. Just appreciate it.
No,
That's
but
what's
you,
up.
but you do realize that when Kobe came into the league,
Oh, hell yeah.
who he wanted to
Yeah.
be
And
and who he wanted to
He
overshadow.
was gangster enough to say, "I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you out."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gangster.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
And
why
he damn near came close like a mustard seed to do it.
he had 5 rings. Jordan has 6.
Not even the 5 rings though. Just the fucking mentality to say that
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to do that.
Yeah.
The killer instincts, yeah, of
And
course.
saying that I'm going to be better than you and I'm coming for you, ain't nobody going to
See,
say
and
that.
I mean, and I
Like,
agree
Who the
that-
hell going to challenge MJ?
And that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, that's why I was saying that if Kobe would have continued,
Yeah.
like if he'd have start getting into this, getting into
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
then I think he definitely would have been bigger
Hell
than Mike.
yeah.
I think he definitely been bigger than Mike. I mean, yes, I know Mike with the sneakers and everything.
Because
and
sad
the-
to say, I just
but-
connect them to sneakers and basketball.
But
That's
people
it.
don't connect with Mike
Personally.
emotionally and personally
Exactly.
the way that people would have probably connected with Kobe.
I know.
Because Mike keeps himself a certain way. He don't really
Standoffish.
Yeah, he kind of stand off. You hear a lot of stories about him being a
but
jerk.
arrogant. So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Kobe has his ways, but you.
But everybody knew that. Like you hate to love Kobe. Like I was hating him so much
Yeah, I did
that
too.
I was just loving that
Right.
he's just a dog. But I didn't want him to bust my team ass. But it was like fuck.
But then,
Damn.
but then Kobe showed you a side of being a father,
Oh, hell yeah.
being a regular dude.
See, I don't
when he
knock
started
that.
coming to the games,
Yeah.
bringing his kids, you would
Yeah.
see him. Once Jordan left,
That was
you
it.
didn't see him.
Yeah.
Jordan was out.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, fuck that.
The alien of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
So
you know it's crazy. Like I look at these dudes like wrestlers. Like for example, wrestlers is just a character. But when they by themselves, that's their own person. So whatever they do in the ring, you judge them off of that. When they live their life, you judge them off of that. So just with Kobe just being a dog on the court, it was like fuck Kobe. But when he was off the court, Kobe was one of the best dudes you could ever be around.
as far as we know,
As
Yeah,
far as we
yeah,
know,
as
as
far
far as
as
we
we know. I
heard,
don't
as
know
far
that.
because I never talked to him, but as far as we know, as far as we heard with him,
Know that cat.
mentoring people, all that, and he opening his was it the Mamba Academy?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit? With him doing that, like it's just dope to hear that players do all this shit off the court. 'Cause
yeah,
even
yeah,
though like some of the shit it be like signed in their contract, like the NBA kids and all that shit, like you gotta go to that. The fact that you do an extra mile. Like I low key
Appreciate
felt if it just came to that, I think LeBron is better than all of them because
Yep.
LeBron is super dope
We knew that.
off the court.
I was gonna.
So
say
the
something.
man got a
I
school,
think at
y'all.
the end of the day,
Like-
when you put all
like
their
it's bigger
legacies,
than basketball.
no, yeah, if you put
Yeah.
once LeBron is done and you
Yeah.
put all their legacies,
Yeah, have
right
to.
next to
And you
each other,
gotta
LeBron is
include
gonna-
that. You
he's gonna-
gotta
yeah.
include that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna cook them.
I
You
agree.
You got to impact.
I
You gotta impact.
totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. I think LeBron is gonna overshadow all of them
Yeah,
because of what he wants to do and what he
Yeah.
is doing.
yeah, and it's
So-
just natural.
Yeah.
Like it's not forced. Like you just doing it.
Shit. Speaking of
Yeah.
shit. Speaking of Kobe, I mean,
Mega Man, we ain't call his favorite player out.
who's his favorite player?
Who your favorite player, Mega?
Right now?
I'm
Of
just
all
saying,
time?
who your favorite player?
Oh, of all time?
It depends.
Just,
All
just
time.
who your favorite player?
Of what?
See, he's doing that.
Ray Allen.
Okay. I feel like Ray Allen saved LeBron.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, we gonna-
Just like I feel Kyrie saved LeBron too.
Oh,
I'm not scared to say that. He
Oh.
just got to get you to the promised land. He need help walking. Bro.
that's it.
I don't
There
give
it
a
is.
fuck.
Hello,
That's a
hey.
real LeBron fan telling you that. Hold on, wait.
Oh man.
That's a real LeBron fan telling you that.
He had the C-23 on.
He can't do that shit by himself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that for a
Buddy.
fact. He could get you there, but he need help walking through.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Next topic.
All right. Speaking of Kobe, how do we feel about all the backlash?
Well, for me, it's too early.
For Gail.
Gail King?
All
For Gail
controversy.
King.
Gail King.
For Gail King.
I didn't even understand that. Like, what happened? Because they
Snoop said it right.
Because they
Snoop
said
it right.
They said the interview was done before or whatever.
It wasn't.
But then
No, it wasn't.
It couldn't have.
No,
It couldn't have.
because Oprah said that interview aired long time
It
ago.
couldn't have.
Not at all.
It couldn't have. Now
It
you
was,
saying
it was probably done a little. No, it wasn't
couldn't
that
have
long.
because it couldn't have because she said you should have spoke to him when he was alive. He just died like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's no way.
No.
None. Mm-mm.
But
fuck her.
let everybody. What happened?
But yeah, Mega,
what's
drop
going on,
the-
man?
drop the ball.
Gail King was one of the correspondents and anchors on the
CBS.
show at CBS. During an interview with Lisa Leslie, who was a prominent WNBA player, also from LA Sparks, she had a close relationship with Kobe, and she sat down with an interview with her, and she mentioned the controversy around the sexual assault case, the rape case, as put. And Lisa Leslie chose to say, "I'm not going to talk about that." So many words.
Yeah, what?
The snippet of it came up
Yeah, that shit.
and exploded on social media,
Yeah.
from Twitter to Instagram, and the backlash that Gail King got to the point where she's actually getting threatened.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just like, yo, this was totally, and her own response was like, this is totally thrown out of proportion. They only caught a glimpse of me. I would be mad like you too if I heard what I heard. And there's some people that I was out there that did not take kindly to, to throw some salt on it type of thing,
But my
try to
thing-
smooth it over.
My thing is like, fuck all of that. You was the interviewer. You know what you wanted to say. So
No,
it's
it's-
like you was looking for a reaction out of that. You don't always gotta acknowledge everybody bullshit. Why you just can't talk about their accomplishments?
This is why I said,
Like,
for
come
me,
on.
it's too early to talk about the brothers' accomplishments or controversy.
Yo, you know what? It's crazy.
Let them rest first.
Low key, Kobe can't even rest.
Yeah.
Like,
The
just
funeral
like-
didn't even happen.
First
No,
thing that came
no
out was
disres-
conspiracy
no
theories and
disrespect.
all this other stuff.
No disrespect. Kobe didn't even just die yet. Like, just let him just die.
Yeah, everybody's
Like,
still in shock.
Everybody's still talking about it. It's the conspiracies or whatever. It's the cartoons saying like, oh, this was made like 10 years ago. It's this shit. Like, god damn.
Right.
Yeah.
He would have thought a new album dropped. The
But,
way that this shit is going off. Like,
Boosie had something to say about it.
oh yeah, Boosie went
He
off.
did?
Foul.
Snoop said it best.
Said, fuck
Snoop
all
said
that
it
shit,
best.
man.
Snoop said it best though. Snoop said it
He's like, yo,
best.
fuck all that,
50
man.
Cent.
I'm gonna be devil's
50
advocate.
Cent
Yeah,
on
yeah,
one of those red carpets. On one red carpet, he was
What'd he
very
say?
articulate about it. Like, it's inappropriate to talk about what's going on right now. Don't bring that to
Yeah.
me. Why everybody in the media want to disparage a black man?
Exactly.
When he's about to get his shine on and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's so many words.
Okay.
paraphrasing.
All right, I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I mean, here we go.
By choice, you gonna be devil's advocate?
Yeah, by choice.
Okay.
The whole Gail thing. I mean, I think the timing was bad,
Of course.
but the whole Snoop Dogg thing. Snoop Dogg got on her hard.
He
So-
sure
Dog
did.
him.
Yeah, he reacted.
He
didn't
asked,
respond.
but he asked. He was
reacted.
polite first.
He-
He said, "Should I say it?"
But
He
see,
went
that's
off.
fucked up. He asked, but nobody gave him a response.
They
so
sure
he
he
really
did.
didn't give a
Right,
fuck.
so he didn't
Like,
really
that was-
didn't ask,
That
yeah.
was like,
He's
come
like-
on, Snoop, what you doing? But he did clear it up though.
What do you
And
mean?
then he
What
was
say?
like, because they put it on, it was 105 this morning. They was like, Snoop came on another video. He was like, I don't mean to cause her physically harm. Like when I said, we
Because he
wanna
did
get
say
you-
that.
Yeah, he did. He said when I get you, meaning that we on your ass. Like every word you saying, we gonna respond. We gonna get back, like social media wise, but not to put hands. He was like, how the fuck I look putting hands on calling a hit
He
out?
said
on
he'll
her?
bring dude. Yeah, he said he'll have people
He
come
and
see
then,
her.
and then
Yeah.
exactly, and I think Envy and Ye was talking about like I don't think Snoop was talking about like put a hit out on her like kill her, but
Of course not.
but Oprah was like, yo, she getting death threats.
Yeah, yeah,
and she
she
got
did.
walking around with more security and all
You
that. And Snoop was
understand.
like, nah, we just on your ass, like we watching you now. So like,
There's people that don't understand that,
That's-
that
yeah,
line.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
figure that, yo, you disrespecting,
Yeah.
we gonna see you.
hell yeah.
Right.
You know?
That's like go,
Fortunately.
golly. That's like
There you
if
go.
Jay-Z said, yo, fuck Drake. When you see Drake in the hood, get him. Nigga, Drake was just in Marcy yesterday.
Facts.
I heard.
If Ho would have said that shit and he ain't cleared up,
He
Drake would
would've
have
got
got boom,
robbed.
boom, boom, boom.
Broad daylight.
See?
I don't know if that would have happened. Because
But
he has a big entourage with him, so nothing ain't gonna really happen.
Drake
But-
roll at half.
Unless they shoot from the rooftop.
but I'm saying though, if Hov
You
would
know,
have
Secret
said that,
Service.
but I'm saying, but I'm saying if Hov would have said that, niggas would have been like, oh word, fuck Drake.
Don't
just
doubt
because
Marcy
Hov said it.
projects, man.
Just because Hov said that shit.
Because my
Maybe
Drake,
outside.
I see Tango's coming your way. You want us to take a shot? Yeah, like that.
I only said that because in one of the comments of the video, they said this had to get approved by Jay-Z for him to just pull up to Marcy. and do
Nah,
that.
man.
Still?
Damn.
I don't know about anymore. I don't know about anymore. Not in 2020.
Come
No.
on.
So you don't think Hov had nothing to do with that?
Nah,
You don't think he
not
called up-
2020.
Cole probably didn't even
Nah.
know. He was like, oh, okay.
Hov didn't have nothing to do with that.
But you don't think he called him up?
He probably called him.
I think he called.
Nah.
Just to be
I don't
not to
think so.
ask for
I
permission
don't
though.
think so.
Man, they got
I don't
tourist
think
bus
so. I
going
think-
down
I think-
Myrtle Ave. Man,
If anything,
what are we talking about?
If anything, he probably called Mano first.
I only say that because niggas call Drake when they come to Canada.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
But he's a
That's
spokesman
what they
for
do.
the damn
Yeah, and
for
they
Toronto.
Yeah, they call him. Not to say like, yo, for permission, be like, yo, I'm in town, like, let's do that, or I need you to get me in. This,
Oh,
that, third.
that's
Niggas
it.
hit them up and
Oh,
all that.
that's
So
it.
that's all I'm talking about.
I don't think you talking about protection.
No.
Talking about
Yeah,
check-
yeah,
I
like
think,
Detroit.
I think you're
Nah.
talking about checking
No.
in.
Yeah,
Calling
basically,
in.
yeah. That's
And if you look to the left on Park Avenue, this is
Nah.
where Jay-Z, quote unquote, made Marcy's son.
But to stay on the Devil Advocate tour, people were saying that why is Snoop? All right, a lot of women they're coming at Snoop saying, why are you going this hard at a black woman when a whole bunch of other shit was going on with other men, white men, black men, and you weren't going this hard with these death threats.
How about you?
Are you doing this because it's a black woman, and then black women are like, this is what we talking about?
No.
But Snoop has come at a lot of other people before.
It's not even all
Who?
that.
Snoop has come at a lot.
Who?
Snoop has voiced his opinion on a lot of things.
But then he go as hard as saying, I'm gonna bring goons for you.
No.
He didn't say he was gonna bring gold.
Kanye basically kind of did.
He threw it out of context. It was taken out of context.
It was you sure there's something to clean up?
He cleaned
Clean
up
up
though.
house things.
Yeah.
You sure there's something to clean up?
It's a hell of a cleanup, man.
Because we all know that Snoop loved Lakers, loved Kobe,
That's
and
the
you
only
know
reason
it
why
was
he went
personal.
hard. That's
Yeah,
that's why I say he
But what-
reacted. He didn't respond. He
but what
just-
should be? But is my thing is what comes first? Are you going hard because he's a Laker, or are you coming hard because he's a black man?
He's going hard because he's Kobe.
No.
Fuck the
Exactly.
Laker or
Exactly.
black
No,
man.
well, yeah,
It's
that's
because
what I
he's
mean.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Kobe. Nah, it's just
Because then
Kobe.
he also did mention about the Harvey Weinstein joint and saying
Yeah,
that they
but
don't
it
come
was-
What did he
in-
say?
That saying that they attacking all these black men, they're not coming hard to for Harvey Weinstein. He mentioned all that in that same video.
I don't
Yeah,
deal
but
with
it was-
devil advocate, but I will be an antagonist with you.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop can't really say too much.
That too. I mean, you hear that a lot from black
No,
people.
you do,
That's why I
but
said
you
he
can't.
It's true.
Kobe.
They gonna dig and they
Yeah.
gotta dig far.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's true.
Sometimes you just gotta slow down, and be like, oh,
Just
maybe I
for a
should
response. That's
talk
it.
right
You
now.
wanna be that
We understand he was passionate because he probably
Yeah, that's
knew
it.
Kobe and everything.
That's it.
But you gotta, I mean, yeah, it's true. You gotta pick your.
They'll
pick your
walk the
battle.
misogynist dog hand in hand straight down the line.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see nothing, especially talking about.
Exactly. Like Cosby. Cosby made a comment. People was like, Cosby, nigga, you can't say shit.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, that shit was.
You know what I'm
wild.
saying? So I
And
mean,
from jail too.
Did the second set push-ups? No, sorry, I love you, man. It's sad we gotta go like this, but but this is what 50 was saying. Like, we have legacies. All right, certain things should be in house.
Mhm.
We don't have to talk about it right away.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have to, we could
Let
deal
that
with that
bitch
in a
breathe.
different. Yeah, you know what I'm
God
saying?
damn.
We could deal with that differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
deal with it at all. What's the purpose of it?
no, it needs to be
talked
done.
about?
Something needs to be talked about. 'Cause, no, Gail needs to get checked. She needs
No,
to get checked.
no.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about that interview and that
The
segment
interview
of
itself.
Kobe. Why that shit had to be brought about after?
Because there's
Because
a
it was
call
a two-
from up top said you need to say something.
Well, not only that, it was
I'm
like
sure
an
of it.
hour interview. They
Right.
talked about a bunch of stuff,
And they
and
used
that's
that clip.
one. That's just
Right.
they just use that clip. You can't be mad at her for bringing that. I mean, I'm not mad at her for bringing it up because it is part of his legacy. It is.
So
And that's what
But
she
they
said.
just
She
it's just
said-
that CBS highlighted that
So,
part
so
of
you
the
saying
interview.
you saying if Michael was still alive, it's appropriate for them to talk about
Yes.
him touching little boys
Yes,
again?
it is. I think it is.
So this is something
I think you have to ask Michael that question.
it has to be addressed.
It has to be addressed. because that still rubs people the wrong way. At the end of the day, I love Mike to death. You can't tell me shit about Mike. But at the end of the day, I would love to see someone ask him, "Yo, what really went on?" I would love to hear what happened.
But all I'm saying is these conversations never happened before. Like, is it being repeated?
Yeah, a lot of stuff is being resurfaced.
So then leave that shit alone.
It got dismissed.
Like,
Yeah.
The case got dismissed.
Yeah.
So after that happened, and like I said, then after that point, Kobe had to reinvent himself. Because remember, he lost the Nike. Y'all only remember he lost the Nike deal at one point. He lost it. He lost all his sponsors at one point.
Started using the face mask after he got injured.
Yeah, and then he had to get. Then after a while, they came back to him. Maybe about 2 years or a year later, they came back. He lost all that shit when he had the whole rape case and everything. People was, and then the whole Shaq snitching on Shaq shit.
Yeah.
People was not fucking with it. Shaq made a song
Yep.
about the dude, B.
Kobe, how my ass taste.
Yeah, exactly.
but Shaq
Shouts to that.
Huh?
Shaq cleared all that up.
Yeah,
There was no beef between us.
There was
People
no-
really thought it was
Make sure you
beef
download that on
between
Pandora.
them.
Facts.
No,
It ain't
Shaq-
real. Of course, it's
Shaq
not
cleared that
real.
up.
It ain't real beef because at the end of the day, I had to say Kobe ain't built like that.
That's like saying Diddy wasn't built like that.
No, Diddy is built like
Diddy is
that.
built like that.
Diddy is built like that.